A Camden police officer is out of the hospital after being shot just before midnight, and it's believed his bulletproof vest saved his life. Kelly, you're outside the hospital tonight.
Jason, I am, and that officer was released from the hospital earlier this afternoon, but you said it. Police tell me that the officer was shot in the arm after the bullet ricocheted from his ballistic vest, and while he still has a significant injury, his vest likely saved his life.
Very unsettling, yeah.
Luther Rice says it was impossible to not hear 4 to 5 rapid gunshots last night in his neighborhood just before 11 p.m.
My first reaction was the safety of my wife and myself in the house. Next, once I looked out the door, I saw all this activity out here.
Camden County Police say one of their officers was shot in his ballistic vest. The bullet ricocheted off and struck him in the arm. Law enforcement sources say officers were in the area of Chesapeake Road and Congress Road for a crime suppression detail and spotted a man engaged with what they described as suspicious activity. The prosecutor's office says when officers went to stop the man, identified as 25-year-old Marquez Jones, he pointed his handgun in the direction of an officer and fired multiple shots, striking the officer. A sergeant returned fire and shot Jones once, then they arrested him. Both the officer and Jones were taken to the hospital.
I knew they were gunshots, so I just laid in my bed, and then about 2 seconds later, I heard the police. I knew everything was in hand.
It's not common around here anymore. The cops really do their job, So I'm surprised to hear it. I'm sorry to hear it. But, they shoot everywhere. What can you do?
Officers were back in the Fairview community today, going door to door to look for surveillance video and speak with neighbors. Longtime residents tell Fox 29 they rarely have any issues in the area.
Quiet, very quiet, very quiet. I work around here. I do, work on houses around here. There's no problems.
If we see anything strange, we're calling the police. We don't play around here. I'm not happy that it happened because I actually have police officers in my family. But, it's just the way of the world. Once it's done, it's done. It can't be reversed. And it's a shame that it happened, but we just let the police handle it.
And the prosecutor's office says a handgun was recovered in the area where Jones was standing when the officer was shot. He was charged with first-degree attempted murder among several other crimes. I was able to speak with his family earlier today. They told me they were not ready to comment. They say he had an additional surgery and is now in stable condition. Sheba.
So fortunate that it ended that way in stable condition. Kelly, thank you.